Hello and welcome to Pyre. So, Hedvin left. We miss him. Maybe he's in a better place now. In the Commonwealth. Maybe organizing to free us too. Or just make sure that if we ever get to follow him, then we have a place as well there. And it won't be quite the same without him. But let's just keep journeying. Not much we can do. Good morning, my girl. The place I noted earlier, let me illuminate the way. Moonlight Alcove. Small landing on the dark side of the sacred mountain. Wolfred indicates you can await the next cycle of the rites here. Alright, here we go. So that's it. We just try to get away get out of this place one by one. That's not that big. That's not a great plan. Wolfred leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing, tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Let's take it. Bide your time. Actually, we can just talk. But with who? Oh, with you? Wolfred? You find Wolfred, seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I, we've many memories together, and I could not help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. Okay. I want to know everything. How about the low Mistro guy? He's kind of weird. Why the Nightwings disbanded? But he did... Yeah. What he did to earn his sentence. I guess we can only ask about one. I'm most curious about the Nightwing disband. You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here, and Wolfred's past connection to the group. I've been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me, in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Hedvin and the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Erisa, a former exile of the Nightwings who conducted the rites alongside Wolfred and Oralek, and another known as Oralek. Okay. Once in a while, we let little Tiso stand with us as well. He's rather older than he looks. Huh. The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. All the Tempers presented any threat to us in any given rite. But there was a terrible accident. Arisa, we lost her. And Oralek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Alodia. We lost him. So yeah. On the night he was to be free, we were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blamed the rites themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, and towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my girl. What else do you wish to discuss with Wolfred? What about that lone minstrel guy? Actually, your sentence. You ask Wolfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how it is he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my girl. Most whom I met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I'm happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press, an illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. I owned and operated one. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the hiving remnants. Last surviving, yeah, the harps. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk. And sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. However, managed to elude capture for a while. But not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Yeah, about the creepy guy. How do you know about that? You ask Wolfred about his history with the low minstrel, Tariq, who he seems to know quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as you've seen. Although he is somewhat more cheerful now that I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparkled a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. I've tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside. I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that Nightwings had returned. He and Tiso were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well anyway. Was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? I think we good. You thank Wolfred for his time and bid him good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Can you just not call me reader? Don't I have a name? Just because I can read doesn't mean, you know, that should be my name. Alright. Bide your time. Everyone. And the amenities are modest here at the Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care. For now, it shall be ready by when you need it next. Ooh, really? From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside. It's impossible to expand staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so, you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of the rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own, who may earn back their freedom, one by one. Many moons pass, and one evening... May I have a moment, reader? Sure thing, Tariq. Oh. Tariq finds you poring over the Book of the Rites, as has been your leaning through your stay. You're leaning through your stay at his abode. Come on, why can't I talk right now? So, I'm reading the books. I must be really bored. So anyway, begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. Follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, madame. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something different is different. What is different? I can go anywhere? Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed to you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Henceforth you may choose from several different rides. Oh, nice. So I can go to Oresta Zoo Star, Midnight Bog, Accusers. Huh. Let's get the Accusers. The stars urge that we go to the pit of Melite, a long way off. Wolfred, sir, are we to reach the pit of Melite in due course of time? You know full well, Tariq, preparations are complete. Well, what, we gonna fly? You think you see the lone minstrel's smile? Ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and assemble at the wagon. There, at dawn, we shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought be fewer rites. This time, until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many, it is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought to present itself much sooner than before. So let's be ready for it. Now, then, see you in the morning, reader. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. Continue the journey. Next morning, Wolfred calls everyone together before the black wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me, and now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Wolfred beckons you to join him in the wagon. It's a Zeppelin now, right? Something has changed about the wagon exterior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you are ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. Take off. Oh. After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. By the Under King! Hey, now we're talking. Impossible. The Nightwings sail the skies again, wheresoever the stars may call for them. There's one catch. The downside provides few locales suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple landing places near to where we're going. We'll then make way by land or sea toward our destination. Now, without further ado, let us proceed. The black wagon can fly. Seek landing near Pit of Melite. Let's fly. What? Oh, really? Hold shift to boost? Really? Wow. A gloom hangs thick above the Pit of Melite, and all around it you are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it to be nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of Yislak Astra Born to be a mythology, embellished through retelling over time. You have met others, such as Witch Woodmailed, who believes otherwise, although, whichever their beliefs, I know of none who would go near that place unless the stars demanded it. Thus shall your coming right against the accusers take place in complete secrecy, as always the rights have. Okay. Rocky says we might find something value here. You return to the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. Straight away you sense an air of dread, yet cling to hope that you can make your stay as brief as possible. You and the others check the wagon from top to bottom for any signs of air. Rocky double checks the air brakes and reports that they are working as expected. Sir Gilman finds the cabin pressurizer acting up again and causing him concern. A swift kick makes the problem go away for now, leaving you all with some time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs soon take their toll on everyone. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope on the next ride. Okay, looks like we can talk. Oh, what? Scribe Trial is available for pay? What about Sir Gilman? Sir Gilman is shivering there after the Black Wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. Master Reader, this knight is very slightly out of sorts, is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pamenta overhears and joins you. Flying snuff for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it, he has yet to understand. Well, let's see what it's like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion. Ah, those glorious murky waters, engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise it's joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits and the like. Though this knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying is just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I in turn have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and you now have to fly. That's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman is feeling better after that exchange. Okay. Plus hope for the next ride. Okay, let's do the Beyond the Crystal. Greetings to you, lovely reader. I'm at your disposal. Let's do the trial. You need but choose among the unenlightened fools with whom you travel. How about Babe? You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Babe. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild dream. Well, wild heart, myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. She's the best. Soon Bae arrives in heat of the summons. The scribes! I think that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. She is the best. So-called savages, such as Bae, are similar to nomads, such as Hedden. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is, you answer to me here. Wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it without the benefit of anyone, save for your reader. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, miss? What? 3 bunnies? This sounds dumb. You can do it like that. Bunch of bunnies. I got him. Oh boy, they can rush me down. Okay, well done. You did it. Oh no. She can get killed. Oh no, you bastard. Oh, that's nice. Taking that. Wow, these buddies are more serious business than I thought. I'll just kill him. He's a good fighter too. Bang! Okay, how did I do? How did it go? I must admit that you did better than I expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order to you and also to your lovely reader. Now farewell. In the rights, press V to block airborne adversaries as they attempt to jump further or fly toward the Pyre. Okay. Well done, babe. Did I imagine all of that, miss? Because I hope I didn't. Wow. What's that you have there? Camel anklet. 20 legendary rank. After Bake casts your aura, it can bounce off objects and solid surfaces. Alright. Is that good? I guess that's not bad. Search for valuables. But yeah, this is a good time to take a break, guys. So, thanks for watching again. See you next time.